Hey, it's time for another update. I'll try and make this shorter than the last one was. So, this is about it now for the university school year. I have a final tomorrow in my medical law class. I'm not going to school for law or anything. So anyone who's been watching my stuff long enough knows I'm medical field, so everyone going into any portion of the medical field does have to take at least in a basic level medical law class at some point. You know, obviously the most entertaining subject I've ever gone through. So I have that final tomorrow, and then when I get back on campus after taking that final, my friend Nick's going to show up, and we're going to move all my stuff. Started packing everything up. We're going to move all my stuff over to his and Kayla's apartment, and I'm going to be living on their floor basically for the next year. Was just going to be for the summer, but I have to say goodbye to my room here, unfortunately, because the university is closing it down for an entire school year. We're going to do internal renovations to it, you know, rip the walls open and replace a lot of the old piping and wiring, since they haven't replaced anything since like the 80s, except the toilets. The toilets are from the 90s, I think, but everything else is like early 80s, definitely, assuming they're telling the truth about having replaced it back then as well. So, gonna head right off to work after filming this real quick. Second to last night of work, unfortunately. I also, my job only runs over the course of the university school year, so it ends midway through May. Usually, this year it's ending in the beginning of May. Obviously, my last night of work is Sunday night, I believe, or Saturday. I have to check. And, yeah, then I don't get paid over the summer until late August is when it starts up again. So don't take that the wrong way by any means. It's not like I have $0 in my bank account or anything. I'll be fine. And no, before anybody wonders, not living off of ramen noodles over the summer. I'm one step above that. I live off spaghetti and meatballs. I know, right? Ooh. Instead of 20 cents a meal, my meals are like 99 cents a piece. But that's one of the secrets, actually, if anyone was wondering how I'm able to like travel around and go to San Francisco and Baltimore all the time, places like that, is because I basically don't really spend money during the regular year. I eat like really cheap stuff. Like the SpaghettiOs and meatballs thing isn't just over the summer. That's usually year round. I eat really cheap stuff. I do have a TV, and I do have a PS4 that I have 2 whole games on, one of which was free, and the PS4 of which I only paid like $250 for because it was part of a Cyber Monday deal. The TV also was on clearance, and obviously you can see it's not that big. The fridge over there I've had for 4 years now, going on 5. I got that used for $40 as well. And like a bunch of other, you know, expense saving stuff too. Like I get the store chain, the store chain, you know, generic brand soap that's like a pack of a bunch of bars for like 99 cents. The only thing I like really actually enjoy doing that costs a lot of money is traveling. So that's kind of what I actually spend most of the money on. But important stuff channel wise. Series that are going, Reason to Celebrate, longest running so far, that is continuing. 1 episode per week, as long as I stick around to it. It's usually 4 or 5 weeks, there'll be one every week, and then, you know, the fifth or sixth week, I'll get lazy and, you know, slip up. The flight tracking sessions, 1 every week, definitely still going. These updates only come whenever something kind of significant happens, like you know, obviously me moving into my friend's apartment for the next year, that's significant, so update about that. The Rambling About Resources series, that's bi-weekly, or once every 2 weeks. And the next episode of that should be coming out this weekend. Next Reason to Celebrate should actually be coming out also a few hours after I post this update up. And I will also be starting a sort of a featuring series, but I'll be starting a weekly series where I'll feature like one or two people, whether they be people on YouTube or musicians or artists or artists on DeviantArt or something. I'll feature people in like a video that's, you know, are really talented at what they do, but, you know, seem to have flown under everybody's radar. I wanted to do something like that for a while, but also wanted to wait until I actually had, you know, a reasonable number of subscribers first, so there would actually be people who would see. So I'll be starting that either next week or the week after. And also keeping up with my photography over on DeviantArt. Link to DeviantArt's in the description and on my main channel page. And I'll also starting to be posting extensive, comprehensive reviews of places I've stayed at and visited in the various travels that I've done. So if you're interested in like traveling yourself at some point and want to get, you know, an insight into some things, I'll be posting up several like lengthy written reviews about things like that. I'll probably also make videos about them too at some point, but that's it for the moment, and I have 1 minute to get to my job, so that's it.
It may be noon tomorrow, blind to the sound of morning morrow, undeniably forget the earth.